Can we all acknowledge that not most women are, okay? Let's be clear about it. Probably not even a plurality, okay? But some are.
And it's a bad idea.
Are we not allowed to say that some are at this point? Yeah, if you're just going on and you're going into it with the mindset of, I am going to sleep around, because it's my 20s, some women are.
And we'd like to thank your dad.
Find guys that are serious about you. Don't settle for the guys that obviously aren't taking you seriously. By the way, if you want to be taken seriously, be somebody that can be taken seriously as well. You didn't quite look like that, but you're young, I get it.
It's this baseline. It's this baseline of, well, we're in our 20s, so this is what we do. Something happens in college. I was in college, so I, was getting ripped all the time. Look, I drink. I'm not someone who, I don't drink a lot. I have no problem with people who drink. I have no problem with people who do these things responsibly. But to say, well, the baseline is if you're in college, it's 4 years of glorified alcoholism, it doesn't have to be that way.
Right.
And this is perpetuated by, of course, the entertainment industry saying, well, this is what women should do in your 20s. This is what you should do in college. No. You can make good decisions at any point in your life. And they're so dumbfounded. Like, is that what? No, that's not what we mean. Well, what do you mean? I mean, have a bunch of relationships and sleep with a lot of guys. Okay, here's the issue. And I will say it is a double standard when people say, why am I a slut if I do this and men aren't? Okay, that is true. Here's why. You're the gatekeeper. Your set point, women, you control access to sex, right? Because your natural set point is no, I don't know, prove your worth. A man's natural set point is please. So you are the rate limiting factor. Take advantage of it. We've tried to empower women by stripping them of something with which they're powerful. The ability to pick a suitor. You've given it away.
Yeah, you have value.
Yes.
You
have inherent value.
Yeah, that you can use. Like if I ever hit rock bottom, I just can't go out and sell myself.
No, you can't.
No. Well, I can. It's just going to be to other men.
Yes, exactly.
Sweet. Your guys' reaction to that? There's a few things there. There's the double standard stuff. There's promiscuity, et cetera, et cetera.
I did like how he said, like, women have value. Like, I think a lot of times, sometimes you don't realize, like, your value as a woman and, like, how kind of, like, powerful you are. And, like, it's your choice on how you want to use that power, especially being a young woman, too. Like, it was interesting. I was talking to my dad. Like, me and him have, like, a lot of discussions, and he was telling me, he's like, you don't even know how much value you have as a young woman. He said you are probably one of the most valuable things on this, like, earth right now. And he said,
your dad is a fucking legend. What are you, what's your, like, ethnicity? What's your background?
I'm Latina, but I'm, like, super mixed. So, like, he's, like, Mexican.
Okay.
And, like, we're just super mixed, but...
So, but he's like kind of more traditional.
Yeah, he's very traditional. Like, I would say I'm traditional too, but like I said, I believe like it's your choice. But it was really interesting the way he worded it to me, and it really like kind of affected me. I was like, you're so right. He said even just like biologically, like your value. There's rich men who want to wife you, like they want to pay for you to have their kids, and I was like, that is really true. And I think as a woman, you need to recognize your value, whatever that means to you.
No, that's a really good point, and that's a good point that he made in the video, that women, you're born with your value. So in the sense that you do have a sort of inherent value that men do not. So you could make money just by, if you wanted to be a surrogate, or even if you the example he gave was prostitution. Like, if you hit rock bottom, just everything, you fucked your life up. You could still sell yourself. Not great. Us dudes, I don't know, Luke's pretty handsome. He could probably get away with it. We can't just... I couldn't sell myself on the street.
Yeah.
I mean...
Sure you could.
You think?
Let's go try.
You think?
Yeah.
Can I be the pimp though, and I make the earnings?
What cut?
That should
what
be your next
cut?
like prank show, going up to girls and being like, "How much money would you pay to get with me?" And seeing like.
Oh yeah, they'll say zero for sure. I'll get fucking roasted for sure. But did you want to come in on the reaction to the video?
There was a lot going on there. I mean, the one thing I was thinking about right now is just like the way he said that women are the gatekeepers, or we have that decision to be like no or maybe or yes, and men are just like please. Again, like I've said this so many times, but like that's just the biggest question I have is like, why does it come back to it being women's fault and women having to fix ourselves in order to fit that standard better or to make it more likable for men? It sounds like men are upset that they don't have the same privileges as women because of their own, for lack of a better word, horniness in a lot of cases.
Wait, what?
Like, it just sounds like a bunch of men complaining about women like not being good enough and stuff.
But so just to clarify my question, so you disagree that women are the gatekeepers to sex?
I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm saying it's true, but I'm just saying, like, why does it have to come back to us needing to fix ourselves to do better for us? Like, why do we need to? Whereas, like, in reality, it's just like men not having the same access to those things, and so it just sounds like men are kind of upset about that.
Well, it's something that is in women's control. If women are the gatekeepers,
but who made us the gatekeepers? Like, men have
women are the selectors.
biological.
Women are the selectors. So as far as I'll let you come in just a sec. So women are the gatekeepers. You choose.
But
and
don't
so your
men
question
have a
is,
choice also in who they want to sleep with?
to a degree, but I mean, it's not like women choose who they want to have sex to. Women choose who they want to have sex with. Okay, there's a saying that goes, women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can.
Exactly.
So if
the way that should be fixed, I think, is not women should sleep with who they can. I don't think that's what should
that's not what
change
he's saying.
about it. No,
I think he's saying the opposite.
Yeah, and that's what I think as well. But it's like the way he makes it sound is like these women need to be doing better. These women aren't good enough. They're promiscuous. They're slutty. They're ran through.
Yeah, he's saying not
I
to
think
be that.
But like, sure, that is valid. But at the same time, why can't men just have higher standards? Why can't men be doing better for themselves? You know.
But what the thing is that if you're trying to shift the blame to men here, but the thing is that because women are the gatekeepers, it kind of falls on you.
It does, but I don't think that it should.
Okay, if every single women are able to dictate the terms when it comes to sexual access. So if every single woman, there was a grand conspiracy and every single woman agreed, we're not sleeping with men until we're married with them.
You guys would be screwed.
Then men are going to have to adapt. Women are never going, if men were just like, men adapt to what women do. So the reason men aren't doing first dates and all this shit anymore is because women just be sleeping around. If that was the standard for the plurality of women, then that's what men would be doing. But if men can just be like, come over, what are you doing? 12 a.m., come over. Then that's what's gonna go down. Because men and women's sexual strategy is a bit different. But you wanted to come in? Go ahead.
I agree with the video in that I think like it's true that women just have so much power, and I don't think they understand it. And I think it's people treat you how you expect to be treated, and people place value on you how you give value to yourself. So I don't think it's ever good to go into like a victim mentality anyways. It's always good to take responsibility and ownership like for your life and how people treat you. And so I think there is like some responsibility like on women to like hold themselves at a higher value. And like I think women should have more appreciation for how much power they have in terms of like being gatekeepers, and that they can make men do a lot of things because they hold like so much power there. And I think it is like, I think just shying away from that responsibility isn't really helping anyone. I think it's like incredibly empowering to like own that responsibility of, okay, I'm going to be in control of like how I'm treated.
Interesting.